For those who dare to partake in my line of work, life can be one big gamble. The Great American Dispensary Tour starts now. I'm Kyle Sherman, and in 2015, I started a cannabis company called Flowhub.
Flowhub is a leading cannabis software company. Joining me right now is the founder and CEO, Kyle Sherman.
Every state's different. I mean, you almost have to imagine every state is like its own country in cannabis.
This industry is here to stay, and now I'm on a mission to explore the front lines without boundaries, meeting the builders who've put everything on the line. So I bought a tour bus and hit the road. This is the Great American Dispensary Tour. Today, the tour descends on the great state of Nevada. And like many who cross this fine desert, our first destination is the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. But we didn't come here to gamble. We're here for the ganja. Once a year, the Las Vegas Convention Center hosts our industry's premier event, MJBizCon, an absolutely massive gathering that must be seen to be believed. I've personally watched MJBiz evolve from a rinky-dink operation at the Rio into the mecca of marijuana it is today.
Where do we check in for the badge? Right here? Okay. Here's my ID right here, yeah. How do you like my picture? Do you like it?
It's all right.
It's okay?
It's average.
Yeah. I know, that's the problem. That's what everyone says.
I'm just teasing you.
You're the best. You made me feel good today.
All right.
I appreciate you. Where did Seth go? Oh, there he is. He's down here.
We met Seth on our tour of Maryland at his Chesapeake apothecary. As a cannabis business owner, I wanted his take on MJBiz.
Has like influenced the industry actually, because does this influence cannabis culture? You think
It really changes the perspective that anyone has, no matter what arc of the business you're in. As far as an expo hall and as far as all of the ancillary things, there's no better place in the country. It can't be beat. It definitely changed my philosophy on how large the industry could be and how predominant it was becoming.
Nobody knows MJBiz better than the two women who make the whole thing tick, Emily Lewis and Sarah Wilson.
Yeah.
Being here is so cool. This is like my 10th
Yeah.
or 11th MJBiz.
Well, welcome to our home.
Yeah.
This is our home.
Tell me a little bit about the history here, because look, I went to the early days at
Yeah.
Rio, but how did you guys end up here in this big convention center?
It's what happens when a show goes from about 3,000 people to 30,000 people. Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know, we just keep growing and expanding because the industry keeps growing. We're the only trade show that covers every single aspect of the industry, from retail and brand, packaging and processing. We've got the attorneys here. We've got, everything that you could want and you need, and everybody needs a good attorney. This is really the Super Bowl of cannabis, and this is the one space where all of the industry gets together.
There's this idea that cannabis slows you down and you just can't get shit done. If you look around here, there's a lot of stoners who've apparently done really well starting companies.
Walking the floor, I ran into industry insiders,
Great to see you, Kyle.
Will, you're the man.
like Will Yaukowitz, senior writer for Forbes magazine. Will's beat is American Vice.
You know, every generation you have a economy come out of the illicit market and then starts coming up into the legitimate economy, and that's what happened with weed. What's interesting is like a lot of the states are treating it like other vices, like the state lotto, and which came from the black market, you know, the numbers game run by mobs and stuff.
I didn't know that. So the lotto was just like cannabis.
It was happening. It was like happening every day, and every neighborhood had their own numbers. So yeah, the state created their own lottery and legalized it. And you know, that pitch, it went state by state, very similar to cannabis.
So cannabis is following the same path as
It
all
is.
these other illicit vice kind of categories, as you mentioned.
Yeah, or social issues, like same-sex marriage, yeah, which is interesting. And now we're at 38 states, as you know, and 26 for recreational.
Amid the cannabis crowds, I also found Cy Scott, CEO of Headset, a top cannabis intelligence firm.
You know, it's so funny to be here with you, Cy, after I think 10 years of knowing you
10 years.
in this market.
It has been 10 years.
And look at how big the show got. If you think back to the Rio days.
I don't want to think back to the Rio days, but I know what you're going.
Dude, look at this though. I mean, this is like these people put There's millions of dollars that are put here for a few days in Vegas.
Yeah.
So, like, look, we're traveling the country, right? You know, we're on this tour trying to figure out the differences between states. Like, right, how is Nevada different from Maryland? How is Nevada different from California?
You know, things are happening here that are not happening in other markets, like consumption lounges, which is a pretty new thing. I mean, you and I have been in this category for a long time, right? And, you know, markets will legalize, and then you purchase the product and there's nowhere to consume it, right? You gotta take it home, right? Can't consume it at your hotel if you're visiting. And with all the visitors coming into Las Vegas, for example, like where are they gonna consume this stuff? Now there's consumption lounges.
Acting on Sai's hot tip, I headed over to the first regulated consumption lounge to ever open up in Vegas, Smoke and Mirrors.
How are you doing?
I asked a local politician and legendary cannabis activist to join me,
Tick.
Tick Seegerbloom, otherwise known as the Godfather.
Hi, you guys. How are we? So what are we looking at on the menu? What do we think that we're wanting?
Well, I have to take the Godfather because that's named after me.
I love that. Let's absolutely do that.
And I'll do the same thing. I think while I'm talking to Tick, I've got to be drinking the Godfather.
You might as well.
Perfect. Thank you.
So Tick, you're a Clark County commissioner. What does that mean? What does a commissioner do?
Well, in this area in particular, because it's unincorporated Clark County, I'm the mayor, I'm the city councilman, I'm the first level of local government.
Yeah, I mean, you run this really significant entertainment epicenter. Look, you're obviously a big fan of cannabis. We're consuming together in a lounge here. How did you get here?
It was a major piece of work to allow for lounges, even though people are doing it already. It's like, why is it so hard to do it here when they're doing it at home, when they're doing it in the hotel room? But it's really more the legality, because they're so tightly monitored by the feds and cash, and because you can't do banking. Once there's a federal banking, then I think the hotels will pull it inside.
So you think there's a world where one day, federal legalization, you could sit at a slot machine inside of a casino or play blackjack and smoke a joint?
Yes, the first thing will be there'll be a lounge like this inside there, so you won't be able to smoke out on the floor. But right now, a lot of the casinos, you can smoke a cigarette in a slot machine, so why shouldn't you be able to smoke a joint? You know, when I was with Carter, we were smoking at the White House. So, I mean, it's just amazing when you think of in the late 70s.
Wait, hold on. You used cannabis? You smoked cannabis in the White House?
Yeah, not like every second, but no, it was, and his son was smoking with Willie Nelson on the roof of the White House. Under Carter, we were going to liberalize it, and if he'd been reelected, a lot of stuff never would have happened. But because it became Reagan and Nancy and don't just say no, and it kept getting worse and worse and worse. And it's like, hello, this is just a weed. What are we doing here?
Sorry to interrupt, but I do have your drinks here, you guys. We have our second Godfather at a 2.5 as well.
Thank you so much. This is a beautiful drink. Did you create the recipe for this?
I didn't.
Cheers.
Cheers, you guys.
So I like this.
This tells you how much is in there. So.
Right, look at that. How high do they go? 10?
You can go up to 10 milligrams on the drinks.
Wow.
How are they?
It's fantastic. That's amazing. Holy crap.
Exactly.
I'm glad we went with the 2.5. I could have 10 of these.
Exactly.
Like Tick, Mitch Britton, owner of Smoke and Mirrors, has good reason to believe consumption lounges are the future.
Gaming, for the most part, wants to keep people on property, right? So if they can have something where there is a need for it from their clientele base, and they can introduce it within their four walls, then that's kind of in their best interest, right? To keep people on site.
Isn't it crazy that this was like illegal at one point? Yeah. Like you had to like hide this so much, and now we're at like a world-class golf course and we're smoking weed.
So cheers.
Cheers, man.
Yeah. It's a practice.
Practice swing. This is like where it hurts your back.
Oh yeah.
I don't play golf, guys.
It's good. You get to place your ball with mine.
To get the counterpoint to Tick and Mitch, I knew I had to gas up the bus. You gotta put it in here, hit the road, and drive through the night. All the way to Reno. Bowie's got a big smile.
He's so happy. This is his favorite place.
That's where I met with Adriana Guzman-Freilich, chair of Nevada's Cannabis Control Board, or CCB for short.
Do you think one day we'll see cannabis in casinos? Like, is that a thing?
Oh my gosh. So I have to quote my my good friend Tony Alamo, who was the chairman of the Gaming Commission for many, many years. And he said, you know, here you have cannabis and here you have gaming, and never the two shall meet.
Right. So it might be a little bit. We need to see something federally probably happen.
Absolutely. Yeah. As long as it's federally legal, I can't see them. I mean, they have a lot at risk.
Sure.
And I always tell people, look, cannabis is a $75 million a month business. Gaming is $1.2 billion a month.
Oh, Bowie couldn't handle that. Bowie couldn't handle it. Oh my gosh. That's such a
No,
cool
he'll be
one.
happy for a little bit now.
Yeah. Bowie's like,
He's
all
gonna
right, I'm
stick.
good.
So cannabis in the casinos isn't in the cards quite yet. And like so many things, it's tied to the fight for federal legalization. Back at MJBiz, nighttime is all about the parties. And of course, there's no party quite like this one.
Like, what's the deal, right? Like, we've got this party, like, this feels very Vegas. We've got this guy glass blowing over here.
This is so sick.
It's amazing.
It's art.
It's amazing. How long did it take you to, like, learn how to make this stuff?
You know, I've been doing it since 1991. How I make it, dude, is I fume precious metal in there. This one has silver in it, as well as these do. As you smoke more out of it, different colors appear. And so it appears to change color the more you use it, you know? And in the end, too, good bongs go to heaven.
Sponsored events like these are created so industry professionals can network.
Hey, what's up? How you doing, Max? Nice to see you, brother.
And blow off a little steam.
Hold on, come here. We got to check this out. Wait, this is so cool. So
This one for sure is an indica.
that's an indica there.
They're a lot of fun, but investors like my friend Emily make sure they also serve a greater purpose.
This party is all for this like major cause, which is to sue the federal government for overreach into intrastate legal commerce of cannabis. My dad, dying of cancer, could not have access to cannabis legally in 1995-96, dying of cancer. Like, that's what we're here, like, that's why I think we're still here. You're here because it helped you with your own personal shit, too.
Yeah,
Like,
I got on
this
pharmaceuticals because of it. Like, I literally was on the craziest drugs, SSRIs, these, you know, anti-anxiety meds. These are like super addictive and gnarly meds that change your personality.
Yeah.
Right,
like,
it's fucked up.
It's really
like, the
fucked up.
government's literally not allowing people to have really great medicine.
Yes.
They're literally restricting. How is that a free country?
How?
The next day at MJBizCon, I decided I'd enjoyed enough of the spectacle.
It's incredible. A limo joint. Only an MJ Biz.
It was time to get back to doing what we do best. The dispensary tour at the unique and visionary Thrive.
Gus, so good to see you, dude.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
It's so great to be here.
Yeah.
So, where are we right now? Which
so we
location
are
is
in
this?
our Southern Highlands Thrive location. Gonna show you kind of our little dream child here that we created and kind of some of the fun differences that we have here versus all of our other locations.
Love it. Let's go check it out. I want to see the heart and soul of this place.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Oh. Wow, man.
Pretty incredible, huh?
It's so big. It's very Vegas.
Yeah.
I love the bags coming down. I mean, wow, look at your merchandising. There's a lot to take in here.
It really
is. A lot
is,
of
yeah.
artwork. Tell me about it. Like, how did you guys design this place?
As you can see behind us, we have this wonderful conveyor belt. So this was kind of a way for us to have a separation between back of house, front of house, get the product out. These are traditionally in like chicken factories where they, kind of rotate and move like the poultry
Is it
through.
the same infrastructure
concept.
from a chicken factory?
Yeah, exactly.
Like Tyson Foods type
Yeah,
of thing?
basically,
Wow.
right?
So let's look at some of this stuff, man. I noticed you have huge counters in here. Do brands pay for these spaces?
We do have shelf space agreements. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So out here in Nevada, this is like maturing to the point where it's like regular retail. Talking about how you guys decided to merchandise, because I noticed you guys have like what seems like sections. You have vapes and flower. And...
Yeah, we have this more to kind of be more of just like a merchandising display thing, but this isn't really the driving point of the salesmanship here. It's going to be our bud tenders specifically, because they're the ones that have, you know, the power in their hands from the e-commerce platform that they have on the iPads. That's where the conversation really happens. They really take the time to just spend with the consumer, to walk them through the process and kind of get them where they need to be.
I appreciate you. You have a great day.
Thank you so much.
Gus told me there are actually 6 Thrive stores in the Vegas market, including one just off the Strip. A prime location with a much different customer.
Oh, this place is cool.
Oh, pretty awesome, right?
Let's check out the bud room here. It's incredible, man.
You know, the difference you kind of notice here is that we went for a little bit more of a elevated kind of luxury feel. It's not your traditional dispensary, you know, vibe. You know, just kind of developing something that was a little more in tune with what you walk into on the Strip in a retail experience.
I love the greenery in here. It feels so natural and very cannabis, actually.
Yeah.
And also very Vegas, right? Like this definitely feels like it's on the Strip.
Opening a successful dispensary in Vegas takes a huge investment in location, space, and customer service. But even with all that, it still comes down to the cannabis. The Thrive franchise grows its amazing flower at the Green and Gold Supply Co. That's where I met head grower Jeremy Moore.
Yeah, so this would be considered our veg room, obviously. This room's gonna feed all of our flower rooms. So we have 2,376 in here right now. Every 10 days we're harvesting.
So literally, you're running this literally like a factory in that you're always pumping out fresh flowers.
Every 10 days we're just having a harvest and then getting ready for the next one. Like we can't really have any hiccups because they would throw off our cycle.
Right. Do you have hiccups often?
Well, that's kind of part of growing, you know. Growing in an environment where not only plants thrive, but bacteria and funguses and pests.
This is the clone room.
Yeah, this is the clone room. Come on in.
All right.
Let's see right now. So this is...
Hey, look at the roots there.
Yeah, so these are ready to get transplanted. Once they have roots and they're established like that, then they'll come over here and get put into a Rockwell cube. And then once they have roots pop through on the bottom again, then you know they're ready for the next stage.
The Green and Gold team carefully raises their plants from babies to full-blown adults bearing bud.
Praying means either they're very happy or it can mean they're very sad. It's just the way that it looks.
Wait, what's the praying though? How does it?
Like right there. See that strain right there? See how it's all faced upward?
Yeah, it's all facing up.
It's just their way of communicating to us.
It's a delicate process that requires a great love of horticulture.
Wow, it's so sweet, so terpy.
Yeah, you want to come back here and take a look?
I'd love to come back there.
To keep Thrive competitive, though, the strains they raise must be very unique.
And then we have Blood Drive, which is a Hawaiian strain, super rare. And I'll show you why it's called Blood Drive. It's because it bleeds red whenever you do your topping on it.
It bleeds red?
Yeah. Whenever you're taking a top, it's usually always clear. This is actually going to be bleeding red. It's not the highest in THC, but the terps are like insane. Like when you extract it into a pen, it's just ridiculous. Yep, she's bleeding.
Holy crap. It looks like blood. Wait, that's insane. Holy cow, dude.
Crazy, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Growing is not the only way cannabis comes to market in Vegas. The magic in marijuana can also be extracted. A process that happens at TapRoot, a cannabis lab in northern Vegas, owned by former F-16 Air Force pilot Shane Terry.
Talk to me about where we are because we're near an Air Force base.
Yeah, Nellis Air Force Base is about a mile down the road. And
you were stationed there?
I was stationed at Nellis, yep. And so I was so used to going to the Air Force Base at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I would exit the freeway, groggy, hadn't had my coffee yet, and I'd find myself at the front gate. I'm like, wait a second, I'm not flying jets anymore, I'm selling weed. I'm back a mile this way, so yeah. After you.
Thank you, appreciate it. Wait, so you flew F-16s, you said?
Yeah, flew F-16s for about 13 years, and that's what brought me up to Nellis. I did original pilot training in Arizona, then Korea, then Italy, and then back to Nellis here in Las Vegas.
Wow, that's so cool, man. That's just so cool.
All right, well, here's where the magic happens.
Look at the lab, the production facility.
Right here, we'll do ethanol extraction. We've built all this equipment ourselves. It was 1,000 trips to Home Depot. The smell you're getting is actually like some of that solvent being ethanol getting cooked out of the oil. And then what you're left with is just pure crude cannabis oil. Then we'll bring it over here, and this is the distillation side of the house. And we'll run it through this, and this will basically further separate it.
There's extra ethanol left in the
sometimes, so we're just making sure there's no ethanol before we put it in.
Oh, got it. This is just taking out the gas.
Yeah, it's just like there.
This is so cool, man. I feel like F-16s, extraction equipment, there's some weird thread between these.
I mean, I can bullshit my way through an F-16. I don't know. Nobody wants me touching the products over here, so.
This is live hash that we produce out of ice water extraction processes. This is all just fresh frozen material that goes into this hash here. We take this hash, we'll put it into rosin bags, and we'll squish it on the rosin press, and out comes a beautiful solventless extract. This is known as rosin. It's fully liquefiable into a dabbable concentrate. This could be melted down for various vape pens or put in a concentrate dram.
Or you can just dab that, right?
Yep.
You just dab it straight away?
Yeah.
Dude, that's incredible. That looks so delicious.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Is it terpy? Can I smell it?
It's frozen, so it's not as aromatic as it would be normally, but.
Oh, but it's so sweet. Actually, with like live rosin, it's way less heady for me, and it's so clear, and my body just feels so perfect. It's like numb almost.
Yeah.
It's great for pain, I find.
Yeah, it definitely makes me want to sit on the couch a little bit longer.
Yeah.
When evening fell, Shane took me on a tour of the Las Vegas Arts District.
Wow, look at this hot rod.
A cultured retreat from the Strip.
Now, is this like mainly tourism that goes this late, or
No,
the people
this is more the local scene.
This is the local scene here. This is
More
what
of
I
it,
want
yeah,
to see.
Absolutely.
Interesting. So like, yeah, for years, I guess it was like everything was about the Strip. Everything happened on the Strip, and now you have like the Arts District and other districts that are starting to pop.
Yep. I feel like we're in the second or third inning of the entire lifetime of the Arts District. This is going to be the next Wynwood, Miami, or Austin, or any of that. So it's like, it's been awesome to see like this area develop.
The Arts District was definitely a hang. Eventually, we landed at Nature's Chemistry.
What a vibe in here.
Cannabis dispensary perfect for the neighborhood. We were shown around by co-owner Andy Hitchcock.
So I'm gonna ask that they bring in a picture, and I want to put their service date and rank, right? And it just allow us to honor them. And if they allow us to honor them, I'm gonna give them an 1/8 of flower, whatever they want.
Right on.
Any veteran that comes in here.
Any veteran that comes in
That's
that
incredible.
brings in a picture and allows me to honor his service.
Andy and 3 of his childhood friends started this company with no experience.
So wait, I want to know, Andy, how did you get here?
You know, we felt like, listen, we're locals. We all grew up here. We all went to high school here. 2 of us graduated from UNLV. If not us, then who? Why don't we deserve a license? Why don't we deserve a chance? And we were told virtually every meeting we went to, you guys are wasting your time. You guys shouldn't be here. You guys have no chance. And no chance resonated with us. Right?
Yeah. That's what motivated you to get there.
The no chance. Ready? Here it goes.
Yeah.
Ready? Ready? No chance.
Oh.
Nature's Chemistry.
Dude.
No chance.
Chance. I love that. I love it. I think we're good. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're the man.
Thank you,
It's so good to meet you. I can't wait to try some truly Nevada flower.
You're about to.
That's what we're gonna do.
You're about to.
As usual, my time in Vegas had been a blast. But now it's time to cross the desert again. I wanted a cannabis experience in Nevada that was far away from the flashing lights. 8 hours away, to be exact. We gassed up the bus and headed north, all the way to the little town of Winnemucca, a historic mining town that moves at its own pace, which is exactly why Shane Terry decided to open his dispensary there, the Gold Leaf.
Wow,
All
here
right.
we are.
Well, welcome to Gold Leaf. Thank you, Penny. So that's Penny. She makes sure everybody shows up and gets a nice welcome home.
Why did you design it like this? I noticed there's a lot of like history on the walls.
Winnemucca itself has got its own rich history, so we tried to capture that. We actually call this the Cannabis Dispensary and Winnemucca Museum. So you'll see a lot of like the city's history here from inception all the way to now. Even some of our specials, you'll see the 1866 special, and that has to do with like the year the town was founded.
So this town was founded in 1866?
I believe so.
It's an old town. I noticed that every customer that comes in here, you guys say welcome home.
Welcome home.
Yes. Yeah, like why is that?
So one of the goals when we opened was to be like the hometown dispensary. So we wanted you to feel like you were at home when you walked through our doors, and also to welcome our veterans home that never got the welcome.
That is incredible.
My son-in-law just finished his 5 years in the Marine Corps, and this was his patch. We really are proud of our veterans.
Yeah, it's amazing. Do you find a lot of veterans shop here because it's veteran?
Yes, yes. Probably 1 in every 5 says, I stopped because it's veteran owned. Mikey, he will take care of you. He'll hand that back to you also.
All right, Kyle.
All right, Mikey, let's do this.
Let's get you going, my friend. Now, Kyle, being that it is the first time in with us, my man, what are we looking for today? What do we have anchoring for? What is our particular methods of cannabis?
You know, here's what I'm thinking, actually. I love Jack.
Jack Herrera?
Jack Herrera crosses.
Funny that you said that because I actually do have a Jack Herrera in a concentrate.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, come here, check this out. Check this out.
I'll do it.
So this is my concentrate board right here.
Amazing. What are the terps like in this?
Terps are astounding. I know for sure you got that penylene in there coming in like at 20 milligrams per gram. Pretty intense. Let me bring her
And
up.
what does terpenylene do?
Major mood boost. Really good happy headspace, if you will, you know?
It's amazing. Well, let's try this out, man. This sounds perfect for me. You definitely have this in stock right now.
Definitely do. 5, 10, 15, 16, and 17.
Thank you, Mikey. Really appreciate it, dude.
Now, Kyle, in our shop, bud, we always like to give you a one-on-one experience all the way out the door. So usually what we like to do is exit you out of exit 420.
Exit 420.
Absolutely. Gotta give you the full thing. Now, we do have some rules for you. Keep it legal, keep it safe. No consuming and driving. Stay medicated, stay elevated. Enjoy your day, brother.
Dude, I love this. There's something so special about being in a small town, going to a small town dispensary where not only do they know so much about cannabis, but they know so much about the consumers in this town that are shopping here frequently, some every day. This is just a really special place, and I'm so grateful that we spent, I don't know, 8 hours driving up here from Vegas to check out what Shane has going on with this team. It's locked.
That night, I was invited to the Gold Leaf Holiday Party, their year-end celebration.
Well, then I brought a gift.
Oh, okay.
I gave away a pretty sweet Secret Santa present.
Oh my God. The Great American Dispensary Tour.
And I received one too.
Bath and Body Works candle.
Man, does the bus need this?
It smells very good.
We have 2 games back here if anybody wants to play.
I hear progress over there.
Oh, come on, man. That was good.
And this is one of the few stores that I will go into. I'm like, this feels comfortable. This is what cannabis should be about. It's communal. It's home. It's like this bond. And I felt like the industry deserves to see what you guys do because it sets the right example for everybody else. As I kind of reflect back on this last year, there's one story that highlights that, and it was a vet that was riding his motorcycle just cross country. And what he admitted to me later was he suffers through depression, mental health, some PTSD, those sorts of issues. And he said that he sat in the parking lot and he said it was one of those days where he didn't know what the next day was going to be like. And he walked in the dispensary and you all said, welcome home. And he said that it was that moment that meant so much to him, where he felt like that he was seen, he felt accepted. And he's like, you have no idea. He's like, that was everything that I needed in that moment.
That's right, fam. You just said we're badass.
That's right.
I I thought debauchery only happened in Vegas. It happens in Winnemucca. That's the reality of double fisting pre-rolls and drinking tequila. Might not be operating the most tomorrow. Let's put it that way.
While in Nevada, I definitely saw that cannabis is a big business. But I also saw a passionate community.
Appreciate you.
Full of people who really care about one another. Maybe that's why all good bongs go to heaven.